Alright, let's talk about this. I got these USD black carbon team boots just to modify them. It was quite horrible to get them out of the box, and the first thing to do was to see how they cut the original liner out, which is somewhat horrible. I mean, the built-in liner, I'm sorry, but these skates as stock hurt my feet so horribly. The stock liner doesn't really offer much in this area where my ankle bone could press against the edge of the shell. The edge of the shell is around here, somewhere here. I was really worried that this isn't going to fit me. My foot is 285 millimeters Mondo. This is a size 46. This is supposed to be around 295, 296 boot. Well, the entire internal lining came out. I had to take pretty much everything out. I'm going to show you in a second. Well, it's a good question. What is going to be visible? So pretty much I took everything out. I took out the 45-degree straps T-nuts, which was not exactly easy. I wanted to take these out because 1, I'm not going to use them. 2, if I leave them in, they will just tear up my liner. Or I can see it. Yeah, there's the spot. What? This one. So the only part I left, I contemplated this a lot. Come on, focus camera. I left in 1 layer of foam here in this area. This foam. There's one. I'm not sure. This is about 4 millimeter of somewhat soft foam. I left it in just in order to press my ankle even further from the shell. My biggest problem with the carbon shell S stock, that I often get this pressure against my ankle bone. It's really annoying, and it could really hurt. Here at the edge of the shell, my ankle bone is around here, and I kept this in just to see if it's comfortable, and it is very nice. I get a very, very cushioned flex. I don't really feel the edges of the cuff. I don't really feel any receivers, any bolts, nothing. It's just a very, very springy, very cushioned time when my feet is around these parts. Okay, so this is like a very minor thing, but this gave me quite a lot of pain when I tried it on the first time. The front UFS receiver I only removed the foam material on the sole, only in the front area, because this boot needed more space in the toe box. So I had to file down the edges of the front receiver because it was cutting into my sole. But since I filed it down, it's hard to see. I don't want to take it out now. It's hard to see, but since I filed the edges down, I didn't feel anything uncomfortable. Okay, so there was a lot of waste saving done on this boot. Since I got the laces, I don't think I need any 45-degree straps, although I'm not too happy that the holes are still here. Cover them up with some cosmetics. Dashi sticker. I picked these Sebolite cuffs, and these are only recommended with straps because it doesn't have this bump to protect the buckle. I really like that it has this curve here. It's most useful on the inside, so I get less pressure on my ankle bone, and I get all the pressure in this area where I don't have any sensitive bones sticking out. Because the 4-way rocker ball cuff mount, I really like this one. I could even swap this during a session. It's very easy. Am I gonna do it right now? So let's say I'm on high cuff, high setting. If I skate anything, if I skate grind box or small rail or whatever, I keep it high. But if I want to make my day easy and I want to make my job easy at the ledge, I want to do some top sides on the ledge, I think I could go quite quickly from high to low. Isn't it awesome? And I get a much more similar flex to the original USD carbon cuff, so it would be very, very flexy, very bendy, and I wouldn't have to use my knees and my legs to do a top side on ledge. Alright, so weight savings. I think that was all the weight savings. I made this cuff. I had this similar or same material as the what is that? Icon AG10s. This is some kind of very high durability belt, similar to seat belts. It really feels like it. Very light, very sturdy. On this side, for now, this is a 3D printed material, TPU. So few people ask me how I did the skin. This is an overlaying skin. I just glued it on, so I could remove this anytime. I could make a few more other sets, and I could even use a different skin every time I go skate. This material is TPU, which is a flexible urethane. I'm going to get a sample, 1 second. So here's a sample. It's a plastic. I could print this very thin. It's flexible and it's very durable. This is 80 grit sandpaper. Barely scratched it. Alright, so I always do like a bunch of small ways to reduce weight. I normally don't go crazy about it. I only reduce weight until it doesn't compromise the comfort, function, and the durability of the skate. I got these Seba cuffs with the 4-way rocker ball. What is this, like a washer? And the original part was metal around 20 grams a piece. I made 3D printed ones from PLA, and these are around 4 grams. So that's just 30 grams off of my feet. I added some special sauce to this boot. You could see the black part there. This one with the rough surface. I'm going to take it out and make a separate video about this mod. So the sole plates are currently, I'm using these black ones that came with the skate. I didn't really want black ones. I'm looking for white ones, but no one has it. At least no one would sell it to me. So I just spray painted the top part. This is visible most of the time. And the bottom part is just black, which is fine. Until I could find a proper white USD carbon sole plate, but I'm waiting for some other sole plates to arrive in the mail, and I'm planning to make a completely custom sole plate out of nylon. One that I'm gonna 3D print and have fun with. And the last few things are going to be how these skates feel. I never really felt anything like this. What really makes it different from anything I've skated before is the size. That this thing fits my foot exactly. There's no wiggle room, no extra space in the toe area, and I feel comfortable. I could skate this intensively for hours without getting pain on the sides, because I did use some heat, just a very little, just like to get some extra width, extra bend out of the carbon on the side, about 1 millimeter. I also bended the problem part. The problem part is the carbon shell of the ankle bone. This one. Come on. This area. But it fits extremely comfortable. It fits very snug, but pain-free. So yeah, these are the new custom carbons that I'm going to be using for quite a while, most likely. I might be changing the skin and the looks of it, but setup and features wise, this is, I really couldn't go back to Aeons or whatever other racers or Shadow Skate. I will feel competitive, I will feel light, I will feel like I'm in control, but I also feel comfortable. I wouldn't really swap this skate for anything else right now.